I want to talk about how how I'm making gains despite the fact that the market is in red, that the market is taking a downturn, but I'm making the most of it. So I want to show a bit about how the market is performing in general. My computer is a little slow here. That's not what I'm trying to go on. Just bear with me for a second while I go on Yahoo Finance to look at how the market is performing in general. Like when the market is performing its worst, that's when I make the most bang. And right now it's actually not doing that bad, but I'm still making a little something. But basically, I'm shorting the market, and I have a short in Tesla. I'm shorting Tesla. Uh, well, this is not the best time to really show the example because uh, I'm shorting about 5 or 6 stocks. I have 3 contracts to short Tesla. I don't know how I came on Coinbase, but I'm pretty sure I typed Tesla. All right, as you can see, Tesla is down by just $1. It's down by 0.1%. Um, my computer is really slow right now. This is not the best time to really demonstrate this. So if Tesla is really going down, then that's really good for me. Let's look at in 5 days how Tesla has performed. You can see Tesla has been going down, but a good scenario for me personally would be where the market is going down. So you can see I started to short the market probably around March that I started to buy shorts. And so it's been like 3 months. You can see 3 months, my account has grown by 19%. 3 months change, I made an extra 4,000. And I did that by shorting the market. Let's look at the shorts that I currently hold, the positions that I currently hold. Excuse my dry voice, man. So as you can see, I have a short in Tesla. If it really goes down, I could make a whole lot more than 13%. And for this one, it fluctuates a lot. As you can see, it's moving in the opposite direction right now. So that's where I'm at. And this one, I I put in, it cost me $500 and I'm making a $700 gain on a $500 investment. The net value of that option has changed from 500 to 1,200. This other one here, my cost was 8 something and now I'm at 1,000. It's a question of if I want to take a deal right now. It's a deal or no deal constantly with options trading. So I'm gaining $138 here. That is not good enough for me at all. I'm holding this one till December, so I'm expecting more from this, more than 16%. And then I have Boeing here. Boeing is beginning to turn around, so 71%. And with block folio, is that block? I don't even know what this block is, but I don't even know what some of them are, but I just basically look at the volatility. I basically trade on the size of the stock and the volatility and the volume. As long as there are people there and it moves and the company has a lot of money, that's basically where I go. Like those are the things that I look at, and it doesn't quite fail me, you know. As you can see here, it's like 8 million traders in here. So 142 contracts. These are the number of contracts. And here, even though it says NA, it doesn't mean there is nothing in there. It just means that there are no contracts that have yet gone through. So 142 is the number of contracts that have actually materialized. While here, there might be contracts that are in the open interest. So the contracts that are here are open interest contracts that have been approved. While here, the way you're gonna know what's going on is, I think, by looking at the open interest. So if you see NA, it doesn't mean that nobody is here. It just means that you need to check if there's any open interest. And then with Apple here, everything is in the red. I don't know, but overall, I'm doing actually pretty good. Let's go under my gains and losses and take a look. And so if we're going, excuse my dry voice, man. I don't know. Let's look at, if you look at the year to date performance, it's actually bad here because I did some with Exxon Mobil. What happened here was this stock to me was consolidating the whole time, and in order for me to make a profitable trade, whatever that I'm doing, there needs to be volatility, and with this one there was not enough movement for me to make any gains or losses. As you can see, I bought a put and a call here, but there was not enough volatility for me to make anything out of it. However, this year is turning things around. As you could see, I've netted almost $2,000 gain in the short term. So short term just basically means in less than a year. I think that's short term. So less than a year is short term, and long term is like they're taking like everything into account for like, I think, a year or so, depending on the range that you put in. So basically, I'm doing pretty good when the market is in a shaky situation. But as you know, if the market starts to turn around, then that's when I start to actually kind of lose. So basically, I'm betting that the market is going to go down, and I need the market to actually go down in order for me to make any money. So a market that's going down is good for me. So most of the time, what I do is I just sit here and I'm looking at if or when I should take uh, my money out. I'm basically just sitting here and waiting for when is a good enough time for me to take my money and run. Like that's basically what I'm doing all day. I'm just trying to look at what's a good exit point. And this year is clearly a great exit point. But I'm just in a greedy mind state right now. But I know I need to take this. If you invest 140 something and you make $500 on that, you absolutely should take that. You know, that's a 346% gain. That is not bad at all. And that's not something that comes like easily, you know? So, like I said, when you trade options, it is constantly a question of deal or no deal. As you can see, that's my change for the day. It's looking good. So basically, my Tesla is beginning to move. Haha. But it's still just at 20%. I'm not happy with just a 20% gain on this contract. Like, as you can see, I put 1,600 here, almost 1,700. I need a good return before I'm coming out of this. I need a good return. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just watching them and just constantly trying to pick when I'm going to exit out of some of these contracts. So that's basically what I do all day till it's time to go to work. I just sit here trying to contemplate when am I going to exit or when is a good time to exit my contracts. So